Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Survival Minecraft. My name is Concac88, and today we're getting started with episode 9. Here at the bottom of our mob farm, we've got our storage system that we worked on last time. So we dug this out, built our storage system, found a slime farm, actually, our slime chunk. So we got a slime farm set up. And there's a few more things we could do to make this more efficient before we decorate it. We could add another filter for slime balls since we're getting a lot of those. We can improve the efficiency of our slime farm. We need to hook up the lava blade system we have to kill endermen because endermen aren't always dying. So they're like collecting in here in large quantities when I AFK. So if we put that on a really slow, like 20-minute timer with daylight sensors, that should take care of that. But that's not what we're working on today. We're actually going to go ahead and get started with another project. Let's go and see how much gold supplies we have because we're going to need some gold today. All right, back here at our storage system. Let's go ahead and see if we have any gold. I used quite a bit last episode with all the powered rails, so I don't know if we have to go mining for some today. Oh yes, that should be plenty. Very good. Okay. Let's grab some of the supplies and get started with what we're going to be working on today. Oh my, this is taking forever. Go faster. I think I'm in dire need of a new smelting system. All right, so what are we building today? What we're going to be building is a pickle farm. So I want to light this area up, not just the above ground part, but I want to light up the whole ocean. And I was thinking about maybe trying to even, eventually, not today, but turning this into a custom coral reef, which I think would be pretty cool. But I want to light up the bottom of the lake bed. So let's go ahead and build a pickle farm. Where we're going to be building this pickle farm is right here. So we need to put up a beacon, mine out a few hundred blocks, not like the 20,000 maybe blocks that we mined out over there last episode. So a pretty small area. We'll get the redstone build up in there. That's why we needed the gold. And then we'll build an aesthetic build on top underwater to be able to enter the farm and exit the farm. So let's go ahead and we'll get our beacon set up. We'll get some mining done. We'll get our redstone project started and then try to detail the build towards the end of the episode. One small hole dug later, and here we are. As you can see, we've got this whole area dug out. It's very important to get enough of your area dug out so you don't have to dig while you're building, because there's nothing more annoying than having your inventory full and then mining out more and then having blocks lay everywhere. So I'm glad we got a decent size here dug out for our farm, for our pickle farm. Here's our pickle farm. It's almost done, actually. We just need to hook up some of the redstone. But down below is the collection system. If we come on up here, we're going to be replacing the dirt with coral blocks and then putting a sea pickle there where there's the torch. Above it, we have a dispenser, which is going to be full of bone meal. And then we're going to put a clock on it. So the clock is going to grow the pickle and it's going to spread on the coral. And then we're going to be shifting the floors underneath so that way they pop off. And the water channel is going to direct them into these hoppers. Now this is a pretty efficient farm. This is 25,000 pickles per hour. So this should be plenty to light up the lake bed above us. It isn't the most efficient farm, but with 25,000 sea pickles per hour, I think we'll be set. So let's go ahead. We'll finish hooking the redstone up and then we can get to the decorating up above. Redstone complete. Let's take a look at it. So up above, you see the powered rails. That's going to create a circle clock once we remove that redstone block. And then we have an observer there that's right above the dispenser. And when those observers touch, it creates a clock on the bone meal for the dispenser. If we jump up here, you can see there's some sea pickles in there. So when we dispense them, they grow onto the coral blocks, and then we shift the coral, and that gets flown over here into the hopper and collects in our system. So let's go ahead and turn this on and see how it works. As you can see, we have quite a bit, but let's just go ahead and turn it on. Now this farm produces something like 25,000 an hour. So if you just turn this on for a few minutes, you should be able to get all the pickles that you'll need. Now we can use these for more than just lighting up the bottom of the lake. We can also use it to make light green dye, so that's also an option. But let's go ahead and continue with the detailing in this room. What we need to do is we need to convert green concrete powder over into green concrete and kind of encase this in so it looks a little bit nicer. And there you go, the room is all done. We got the walls finished. We could do with some upgrades in lighting around. I was thinking sea lanterns, but I don't have access to sea lanterns yet, so we'll just leave the torches there for now. But this farm is more than enough to light up any underwater areas that we want. I guess we could also turn it into light green dye with putting it into a furnace, so that's an option. But yeah, this is a pretty cool. I put the activation in the floor and hid it behind the wall, so that way you didn't have to see it, but it's right there. Turning it on and off. Yeah, this turned out pretty well. A little plain, but I think we can upgrade it in the future if needed. But what we've constructed elsewhere is right above this, and that is a giant sea pickle. Yeah, we turned our entrance into a giant sea pickle. In fact, we enter right through here. But as you can see, yeah, I've been putting this sea pickle farm to work. We've lit up the whole area around here. We also have a warm ocean biome, so we're getting some coral as well when we bone meal. But I think this is a pretty decent start to starting our custom coral reef down here. I think I may have done a little bit overkill on the bone meal, but we can always trim that back. This is just like a first take on changing the aesthetics here. But as you can see, it looks quite different than it did when we started. So let's go ahead and take a look at our pickle real quick. Very nice. So we enter in through here or exit. So we can come down through the magma block and take a look at our farm as we come in and shoot back up with our soul sand block. Well, there you have it, our sea pickle farm. Well guys, I think that's gonna be enough for me today. That was a lot of sea lantern placing. As we land up here on top of our mob farm, and that's gonna be it for me today, guys. My name is Concac88. If you like this episode, go ahead and make sure you hit the like button. Maybe subscribe if you wanna see more videos like that. And if you have any ideas of things that would be really cool to put in into our lake, go ahead and let me know. But thanks guys, and have a great day.